I wish I wasn't the first generation business owner. I'm grateful that I am, but honestly, the struggles that come with that was there was no one that has done it before, and particularly in my family. So there was no whatever. I got a business management degree in college, but still, there's no book that can teach you what life truly will come, especially in the business arena. And to personally guarantee and put everything on the line, our 401k and our house, and to put everything on the line to serve people. I love serving people. I may not be the fastest, the brightest, the smartest. I definitely think I definitely think I look good. You got to have confidence. You don't have confidence, you won't be able to stand when the criticism comes. So no matter what, whether they believe it or not, you got to believe that you are the best, that you are the smartest, that you do look good. We say every day at Oasis, I'm the head and not the tail. I'm above and not beneath. I'm a can-do person. I'm intelligent. I'm a world changer. I'm a history maker. I look good. I smell good. Fine as wine all the time. We say that every single morning in our staff meetings. Why? As a person thinks. So we do that in the morning. I see you, little man. I see you, little man, on the screen. Yeah, come get this knowledge, little daddy. Good job, mama, getting that little man. I see you, baby. Yes. Get that knowledge. Because guess what? I wish that my mom and family were doing that to me at a young age, inspiring me to go to the next level. Let me pull up my chats real quick. I see y'all in the chats all day, every day. Okay, I see you. I see, baby. Serving is priceless. I fast until 12 and try to stop eating by 9. Ooh, okay, potatoes. That's her weakness. Nay, let them emotions flow. No, I don't want them emotions flow because I'd be crying, boy, I'd be crying. Anyway, what were we talking about? See, I don't even know. Um, yeah, what was we talking about? Okay, I don't know. Let's just go back to part of our journey.
You're
What
talking
God?
about your staff meetings.
Yes, our staff meetings. Our staff meetings. Good. See, she paying attention. She was an A plus. You was probably valedictorian, weren't you, girl? She was smart. Shoot, I would have been cheating off you in school. Like, what's answer 19, girl? um, at our staff meetings every single morning at 9:30, we have our staff huddle because we want to use the start of our day to use our words to create worlds. And we tell our staff that you can use your words. That's why your life and death are in the power of your tongue. Said differently, good things and bad things cannot flow from the same spigot. What are the words that you're speaking? Are you speaking life over yourself? Are you thinking good things? Because it'll affect your emotions. It'll affect your hormones. All of those things are connected. And I want to encourage you, when's the last time you got your blood drawn? Your labs done. I don't know why I felt like it's important that you get your labs done so that way you know what the health is, especially in the Black community. I just want to encourage us at the end of the year, if you have insurance benefits, use them on getting your labs done because health is wealth and that's real. Amongst the hype, amongst everything else, take care of yourself, especially mental health. In the Black community, we don't talk about it enough. Starting this business, real talk, I have thought things that I have never thought before, and not even on purpose. Like there was a few weeks ago, I don't mean to make light of this, but I started laughing on the highway because a few weeks ago I was on the phone, and man, I was pissed when I got off the phone, and I just had this fleeting thought, like I never thought this, but it was like smash into the back of the semi, and I was like, what in the like, where did that come from? But I hadn't been sleeping. I was staying up late. And so the pressure of things began to build up. I see you, Reggie. He looking like, what in the hell did he just say? Like Reggie, the same thing. I was like, what's happening? But I recognized in that moment, what did my counselor say? When you are halt, when you are hungry, angry, lonely, or tired, never make a decision. Halt. Hungry, angry, lonely, or tired. If you are one or four or more of those, pay attention. That's a time to check in. Maybe you need to ask for a half day off. Maybe you need to take a vacation. Maybe you just need to go for a walk. Because especially today, where the world is pumping so much negative news and the attacks, you got to do something that, how are you filling yourself up? How are you guarding your heart? from all the negative things that try to flow. So our journey of opening a grocery store, get back to that because that's the whole purpose of this. And I'll do it in 13 minutes, Magda. I know she's looking like, what is he talking about? We opened the first grocery store in 14 years in North Tulsa. North Tulsa was once considered Black Wall Street, home of the Black Wall Street. Many of you know that story. In 1921, where there was barber shops and grocery stores and hospitals and hotels and tailors and banks, all of that ecosystem existed right here in Tulsa. Obviously, what happened is the race massacre. I actually learned on the podcast that I was with Rashad and Troy on, I believe it was 2 years ago, that Tulsa was the first sanctioned U.S. bombing. So the first sanctioned U.S. bombing where there was U.S. citizens dropping bombs on U.S. soil, the first sanctioned bombing, Rashad taught us this, happened right here in North Tulsa because there was so much success. There were so many millionaires, Black millionaires throughout that time that there was so much rage and jealousy. And you think the resounding effect that has happened, how many Amazons could have been invented or Apple iPhone, like how many inventions died with Black Wall Street? And obviously wherever you may be living right now, I'm sure there's a similar story of Black Wall Streets and communities that were torn down or burned or vandalized. And it just never got back to that place because in food deserts, particularly in our communities, after they built in the highways, and we always heard growing up, living on the other side of the tracks. I didn't know until I was an adult that that was intentionally designed by the US government to put minorities on this side of the tracks or to build the bridges and the highways that were intentionally designed from a federal level to disrupt particularly minority communities throughout that time. We have got to be the change that we want to see. We have got to really get over ourselves and unite our dollar. I mean, it's crazy to think the Bank of Greenwood says that the statistic they have on their website is the Black dollar exists like only 7 hours. Like the Black dollar only survives 7 hours in our community. When is the last time you shopped Black at the grocery store? When's the last time you shopped Black with your clothing? And today there's so many options, which makes it hard. We want things fast. We want things convenient. But remember, Black Wall Street was an example that should be still living on today. And EYL is a huge example of, man, what we can do coming together. If you were at InvestFest, looking at there was all races, but particularly all these Black people at a conference learning about financial literacy is a game changer. So shout out again, that's my commercial plug. Magda, make sure they just give me a brother kickback. Mercedes, I just, looking for that check on the way back. Hey, come on, baby. Okay. Nearly half of Tulsans are all food insecure. And what problem are you solving? I will say this. You are paid in direct proportion to the value you bring and the problems you solve. You are paid in direct proportion to the value you bring and the problems that you solve. The greater the problems, the greater the solution, the greater the pay. Another thing my therapist says, AJ, be careful because the more of anything means more of everything. More of publicity also means more criticism. More money does mean more bills. More friends, man, may also mean more enemies.